All right, so I was hoping and excited that I was going to be able to pull in a solos tournament game versus top player, and the dice fizzled out and it was a forfeit in UK 1, so it just really wasn't worth doing. So that means I don't have anything on the plate right now. So I figured I'd just tune in. I'm playing around in ranked, doing a R1 3 art 2 tank purchase. That's my defense against the G1 tank rush type of purchases, and then doing my UK twists with that. I think partway through I might switch to doing a West Rush jam because I'm just curious. Ranked is my playground, and I'm just curious. I've never done a West Rush jam with a UK twist, but I just feel like it'd be, avoid the Ukraine, because that's what happened in the solos tournament game. Again, just bombed Ukraine, and it just fell apart from there. And I hate it. It sucks when you lose a game because of Ukraine on R1. So I know the West Russia jam just inherently isn't as good, but I'm tempted. Anyways, I thought I'd just tune into a couple of my games I got going, just shows some of the fun things that have kind of come in, like this KGF here. Yes, this is a KGF. Right over here is our main attack point. But this is what I love about the UK twist, that if they don't kill the cruiser that I put in C-Zone 30, and they aren't aggressive enough getting their Japan Navy up and going. In this case, he left a carrier out for me to hit, so I hit one carrier, and now with my builds, I've got 4 fighters, carrier, 2 subs, and 4 bombers dead zoning C-Zone 47. He could sneak into 36. It'd be 50-50-ish, I think, if he did. But here I've taken these islands and I'm dead zoning them with just this little fleet and just having them hang around. I don't even actually need the U.S. fleet here anymore. Originally I did, but I guess maybe for the air protection, because the carrier with just the 2 fighters, he could send 2 fighters after that kind of thing. But yeah, so this is just wanted to show kind of some of the fun things that can happen with the UK twist, because you got that blocker in there, and then or you can bring the cruiser and carrier together with a fighter, and if they're sitting in C-Zone 61 with 2 fighters, as they like to do, because they like to park all the fighters on the ground, they can't do anything with it, and then you can skip and take the island here, and you can use the cruiser into 36 as a blocker as you take the island, and then they can't take it back right away, and so forth. And so it's just a lot of unique plays that you can do off there. So basically what I'm saying, UK 1, my cruiser goes here, my carrier's here, UK 2, I come here, UK 3, I throw the carrier in as a blocker and use the transport to take. In this particular case, he actually was up in 62. I forget what was happening up here. But anyways, he was up in 62, so I was actually able to stack C-Zone 37 with both my carriers as I brought my U.S. fleet, my original starting U.S. fleet, down this way. So I was actually able to stack C-Zone 37. Like, oh, okay. And because I had that destroyer with me too, I'm like, oh, well, you know what? Why don't we just grab those guys and sack the transport and take that and just dead zone the C-Zone, so that it's going to be hard for him to use his transports to come take them, because I can kill whatever transports he sends and any Navy that he sends with it. So it's just going to make it very painful. So Japan's going to be a very slow start. And then I'm doing kind of typical my going in there and doing the med as best as I can, getting my early U.S. factory going up in here. I think this is the one I blundered. He had his bomber on Northwest Europe, and I let him sink a transport, but, whatever. One of the games that he hit C-Zone 11 and sunk my transports as well, so a couple of my games I'm a little bit slower in my U.S. development than I like, just because of that. But in any case, feeling pretty good about this game. My other ones, let's see. Oh, he's going. This is the one I had bad R1 dice. It left me a whole lot of nothing in West Russia on R1. I believe, I'm pretty sure this is the one, right? Yeah, I lost 9 infantry there. On that West Russia. So this is turning into a bloodbath. I'm doing everything I can to try to survive, basically. Oh man, he hit Caucasus too. I didn't think he'd do that. What did he have enough there? I know he had tanks sitting up here. What did he hit me with? I may have left something open. Oh, no, he only hit West Russia. Okay. Did I only have my fighters there? That doesn't feel right. Oh, I hit West Russia. Okay. I lost a tank, infantry, and AA. He had... he retreated with a fighter, so he did 2 infantry, artillery, and a fighter, and his battleship. So he attacked with the 4 and a battleship to my 2 fighters, the AA, infantry, tank. Okay. So I'm okay with that, I guess. Yeah. I got 4 fighters, and I can put 4 units hitting there. So I think, where's his airplanes? Does he not have any? Did he lose? He lost all the rest of his fighters somewhere. What did he do? Lost 2 fighters. Oh, he attacked. What? I am so confused here. What did he attack? He lost 1 infantry and 2 fighters versus. That's right. I had 3 or 4 infantry up there, or 3 infantry. I just had 3 infantry, and he used an infantry and 2 fighters. And oh man, ouch. Okay, I feel bad about that. Well, we're just gonna hit here and here, and then just work our way back. I think he's still building tanks. So, very sorry, I hadn't seen this board yet before flipping it on. I had a feeling he was going to send everything he had and just stack West Russia, because he could have, but he didn't. He had 2 infantry here. He must have pulled them back. Oh, or no, they must have been in part of the West Russia attack, right? Yeah, 2 infantry and 1 tank. Oh, that's right. These tanks were down in Berlin. Wow. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 fighters, 2 infantry, tank, artillery, all that can hit those 6 guys. Actually, I got 2 more fighters that can hit up there, and another bomber that can hit up there. We can just really kind of clean sweep this guy up here in the Karelia, and then let Russia hit West Russia. 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, that's right. We were setting U.S. to be able to hit the battleship transport, but I don't think we'll need to. We'll just we'll take here. He won't have any fighters. Battleship can't do anything. So, all right. Well, this is the game I was worried about losing, but I think that's turned the corner here. So a bloodbath game with early Russian losses, and he tried to tank rush it. And my third game, let's see who did that one. That one, was that this one? I lost track of which games I started with. Yes, so this game was a very, same startup. Like I said, I'm doing this little whole bit here where I've got this transport with a bomber that we could hit this for some sacrificing the transport and bring the bomber back and make him mess up his logistics. We can't do a blocking or anything. I could throw my carrier actually in a blocker if I want to, but I think I'm going to save the carrier because also that's right. This one also I knew I was going to have to clean up this. So either let the U.S. come over and hit that, or we go ahead and use the transport to hit Egypt. That's the other option I was looking at here, and just let Russia keep manhandling Germany up here. And Japan's slow because, oh, that's right. This is one I was able to strike. He had some bad dice. So I was able to hold China a little bit longer. So all 3 games, my rank's starting out pretty decently. I thought I was going to lose the one, but now it looks good too. This was another one I was a little bit concerned with because we had some issues with some dice down here, but I'm feeling pretty good about all 3 games, and we're recovering. And we'll see if they can hold the strategy as we start working our way up the ranks.